James, would you like to open it since you're all sad?
Welcome
It's a
to
great way to-
101. No, give me a second to think about an opening. Hold on, I gotta cook.
Just remember, it's is it lucky or unlucky? 13.
Fuck are you?
Uh,
I guess it comes down to your personal preference and how you feel about
Your
the number,
religion.
no?
I choose to be lucky. There are all these other idiots who feel like
You know who's
If-
lucky? You know who's lucky, guys? Our fans, because they just turned into episode 13 of the Degen 101 podcast. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
amazing. Love it.
Woo, What's
Love
going
it.
on, guys?
Love it. Love
I'm
it.
James.
Hey guys.
We got Logan, Rob, and Jason here too.
I'm Jason.
I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I already said that I'm
No,
James. That doesn't work.
Logan, you can't lie to the people. That's rude.
I'm James the Third.
What?
What?
Because you're a junior, so yeah.
You're not my child.
Hey, guys.
Not yet,
Guys.
anyway.
Guys.
What?
Guys.
Yeah.
Guys. My boss knows.
Your
Your
boss.
boss
Oh,
knows.
he knows?
She knows. I got
Oh, she
confirmation.
knows.
I got we were at a get together with coworkers, and the person who's supposed to get us together because she just added me on Snapchat because she's leaving, to go back to school, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to keep in contact and all that stuff." And I posted the podcast on my Snapchat story, obviously, and she was like, we were just kind of everyone was talking. She goes, "Oh, Logan, I checked out your podcast, by the way. I saw that. That's pretty cool. You do that." And then my boss goes, "Yeah." Yeah, I listened to the first episode. That's why I said when you did something. I said I'd buy you like brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tarts, and I was like,
It all
I
comes
yelled,
back together.
and I yelled, I knew it,
It all comes
was-
tying back around, baby.
and I was like,
Yeah, it's
I was
hilarious.
like, I didn't want to bring it up to you because that'd have been awkward, but like, I was questioning it this whole time for 13 weeks.
13 weeks.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
man. That's
So yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
I got confirmation, so I just wanted
Full-on
to just get that out right away.
I'm glad we finally have closure to that arc of the podcast.
She said that if we ever like make it big and make money, she has plenty of stories from being a boss that I'm allowed to share. So
Ooh.
or something along those lines. I don't think that's exactly what she said, but it was something along those lines.
Free content, baby.
She can
Yeah.
she can be our first guest on the podcast.
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny.
I actually think
I
Zach
would
would
be-
kill us. I actually think Zach would
Zach-
kill
yeah,
us.
Zach might murder us.
would. Yeah, he
I think
definitely
Zach-
would.
Yeah, but what's a better bit?
Well, we
Zach,
could have
I mean,
them
you're-
both. We could have them both. It was
What
just
if we
your
had them
boss
both
would
at the
need to be
same
number
time?
2.
No, what if we have them both on at the same time?
Oh my god!
feel like that would be incredibly
I feel
awkward.
like
And it's just an hour
conversation.
conversation between your boss and Zach. That's the entire thing.
I feel like if we generally had my boss on a podcast, it would be the most awkward, like quiet podcast I've ever done. Not because like my boss is mean or anything. I just would feel very awkward.
Say for you, maybe.
Yeah, you guys would have a fucking
For us,
field
it'd be
day with
really
it, I'm sure.
funny. Oh yeah.
So
I mean, listen, if we're inviting our bosses on, I'll get my supervisor. He'll have a field day.
oh, dude, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. I will not stop you.
Rob,
My
without
supervisor is what?
no, I was gonna say, without naming a name, obviously, which one of my managers do you think we should bring on the podcast?
Well, how is he gonna give you an answer without naming a name?
He can use a describing feature that would get me to know who he's talking about.
The
The one who's a manager.
one who's a manager.
Yeah, but what if Rob just goes the fat one, and they come on, they go, what the fuck?
The very Italian one. That's the one we should bring on.
You know what? Perfect. I'm for that.
Yeah.
I think that would
I
be the
love
best
him,
episode.
so I think that'd be great.
Ask him.
That would actually, yeah,
I'm down for this.
that's the correct answer.
That is the
I am
correct
down
answer.
to interview your guys' coworkers.
I've got some
I will
pretty
come prepared
chill
with
new
questions.
coworkers, so I mean, I'd be down. Some of them do some pretty cool stuff. So
You know what the bit should be? We should have the
What?
bit that we keep saying that we're having Zach on next time as a guest and never do.
That's so mean.
That is incredibly
That
mean.
is- yeah.
But that's such a Zach fucking troll bit.
That is something he would do.
Exactly.
Like, Zach would probably do something. He'd be like, "Man, Dingy will be here next time," and then I just don't know about it. He's like, "Man, Dingy will be here next time in the next one," and then I
Yeah.
like finally like listen in and go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, if Zach ever listens to this episode, then when Zach reaches out to us about this episode saying that he knows about the bit, then he can be on.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, and this is
I
pretty
like
early
that.
on too, so like he doesn't even have to like listen for long if he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he's
has to
just gotta
support us.
find
He
it.
has to. He wants to be on. He has to support us.
I'm gonna message him like a month from now and say, "Hey, we dropped hints to how you can get into our podcast within the first like however many
Oh.
episodes. Go find it."
Don't tell the episodes.
Find
You have,
it.
you have to give him different hints. And it takes a while. Be like, hey, we have a message, a coded message on how you can be into the podcast. You just have to listen through some episodes, and
Yeah.
then as if he still struggles to find it, messages you about it, then you give him more hints.
There you
Yep.
go. That's
I
the way
think
to do it.
I think in like 2 weeks I'm just gonna message him and be like, "Hey man, this is how you're
You're-
gonna get in the podcast. You have to go and listen to the podcast and find it."
You need to write that down because you will forget.
I'm gonna put that in my notes.
Write that down. Write that down.
I know you.
Logan, are you still streaming your draft?
I am. I mean, you guys can watch it. Or don't watch. I don't give a shit.
I am not interested in watching it at all. I'm just like, you're still streaming that.
I just never stopped. Yeah, for those who are, I guess we haven't talked about it, but I'm doing a fantasy draft currently while recording the podcast. So, my team name is the Over the Pants Squeezers.
I think you should keep it. I really
think
think,
so,
you
too.
should
I-
keep it.
That's a really good name.
And, you know,
it's pretty funny.
starting the day that this podcast comes out, I'm gonna do my first ever fantasy draft, and I don't know shit about football, so
Yeah, you're
Let's see
really
how
just
this
doing it 'cause
goes.
a friend asked you.
I'm literally just doing it because he was like, "I need people for this." So I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, why not, man?" And now
Meanwhile,
my team is called Mandingy's Magic Men.
Meanwhile, that will be my third of 4 drafts I'm doing this year.
Jesus.
So
I got
Yeah.
invited to do a draft at work, but I'm not into it.
See,
it's just fun, just to shit talk about things you have no control over. Honestly,
yeah.
I have no knowledge of it, so
you don't need to be honest with you. You can just kind of that. Sometimes people who have no knowledge just win because they just
Rob,
So,
because it's so random.
so
Rob,
my
you wanna know my
plan-
strategy for this draft?
yeah. What's your strategy?
I'm gonna look at the names, find what name I like the most, and just pick the name if it makes me like laugh or something.
Honestly, fair. Jason, did you have a strategy?
Yes. So I've never done a draft either, but if I were to do one, I would literally just let it auto pick my guys when it was my turn and just roll with it.
That's good.
And like
I
no
like that.
no trading, no kicking guys out. Like no, this is who I got
no,
dealt with.
no waiver wire pickups.
No waiver wire pickups, whatever the hell that is. Yep.
It
No.
means picking someone up who's not like on a team.
Yeah. So yeah, we just basically we have it auto pick and then we go from there, and then it's probably gonna be awful but great.
It's the fuck it we ball approach.
Yeah, the fuck it we
And then
ball.
Jason
Yeah.
wins like $1,000 in like of the draft pool.
That can happen. My sister literally did a draft like in our family league where she accidentally sent it like halfway through to rookies only. So she was only drafting rookie players who just came in the league that year
Oh,
for half of her
man.
draft, and she won the league.
That's nuts.
Peak.
Yeah, that's what fantasy is. Like it's completely random. No matter what strategy you have, someone gets injured, it's completely thrown out.
I still think
I'm
you
gonna-
should have picked Peyton
I'm gonna
Manning.
bet. I'm gonna bet on every one of my guys each time they have a game.
So funny enough, ESPN has integration now because they have ESPN Bet, and this is an ESPN fantasy thing. You can connect to your account, and it'll give you like bets for your fantasy players
Oh
through
god.
the app, which
Uh,
is
Oh,
really cool, but
wow.
also really scary. Not that it doesn't automatically bet for you or anything, but it gives you like suggestions, like, hey, you could do this bet.
Imagine just set it up like, yeah, throw $30 on this guy every week. Cool.
Yep. I mean, you could technically do that probably,
Probably.
but yeah.
You fucking your fucking credit card fucking place. They'll be like, yeah, you keep putting $30 in every week. You just want to know that you're doing that. Like, you're aware of this, right? You'd be like, yeah, you're right, yeah. And they'll go, all right, we'll put you on the list for gambling anonymous.
James,
So,
if Greg comes around to me in a couple
Dude,
picks, I'm gonna take him for you.
I need you to get Greg. Okay.
Greg Rousseau.
I don't even care about his last name. I just like Greg. You gotta get Greg.
I got you.
So, I saw this thing like a few hours ago that I want to talk about real fast. I think it's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
This is real. It's from Dexerto. It's real. Volkswagen has released a vehicle that gates its full horsepower behind a paid subscription.
Yep. We're in the era of
users have to pay
services.
a monthly fee of around $20 to drive their car at top speed.
Hey, you know what's funny about that?
They are putting microtransactions in fucking cars now.
You know what's funny about that is that
What?
we're Japan already had this issue and lost. Japan in the late 90s, I believe, well, up to the late 90s, I believe, like early 2000s. I don't know the exact dates for sure, but they had their vehicles, like every vehicle that was on the road in Japan had like a locked top speed. And that was like put in there like by the manufacturer at the request of the Japanese government. And these guys who were really into cars, like they had like tuning clubs, and they would override the lockout and just speed past, and the cops couldn't catch up to them because the cop cars were also locked. So they just fly down the highway.
See, that's fucking funny.
Like, and the cops couldn't catch them. They'd have to like corner them in weird fucking ways, but they couldn't catch them because the cop
they just
cars
get
were
away.
also locked, or they just get away. But like they would constantly try to get these guys because obviously they're breaking the law. They're driving very recklessly at high speeds, and they've illegally modified their cars. And the cops couldn't get them because the cop cars were not quote unquote illegally modified.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. At some point this all went out the window, and now the cop cars can go normal speed and everybody else can go normal speed. So but the up until recently, well, not recently, but up until that point, it was almost a lawless fucking land for these tune club guys.
Long story short, don't fucking put microtransactions in cars. That's stupid. Just let me drive.
Long story short, if you're putting microtransactions in cars, do not be surprised when I override it.
Yeah. Or I just don't buy new cars.
I'm gonna pirate your fucking card software.
I already gotta pay for gas, man. That's enough.
Yeah, exactly. I am paying fucking $25 fucking a month to fucking hit my top speed. No, that's dumb.
James, I regret to inform you that Russo got taken the pick before me.
No, they took Greg.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not Greg.
All right, who else we got? Can I pick the next guy anyway?
Yeah. Here, you want me to give you all of them, or do you want to see a certain position?
Just let me see them all.
Okay.
I wanna pick a guy. Let's see.
Okay. Well, here I need a running
You know,
back.
go to a position that you need, then I'll pick the guy based off that.
All right. Do you want running back or linebacker?
I don't care. Just pick one.
Let me do linebacker. There's a lot more guys here.
That guy's name Edging.
Where?
Yo.
Below Nick Bottom.
Nick Bolton, Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah.
Frankie Lavuvu.
Can you take Edging for me?
Yeah, I can do that. You don't like Alex Anzalone?
No, I like Edging.
Okay. I like him.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't
James
even,
is real into edging.
I don't know who this guy is. Ooh, wow. But we're taking Edgerrin Cooper.
No, Edging. His name is just Edging.
Edgerin, huh?
I'll type in the chat. Hold on. Edging Cooper.
Who the fuck is Cooper?
Yeah. So there you go.
Wait, is he called
Good pick.
Edgerin or Edge-in?
Edgerrin. Edgerrin.
Well, you know what they
Dude.
say, folks.
Logan,
Edgerin.
I want you to know that's my #1 draft pick on Friday.
You can't take defensive players in our draft.
What the
On
fuck?
Friday. most drafts don't have defensive players. This is a goofy league that me and Jacob sat for an hour laughing at the rules we were making.
I'm going to message Dank Bonk Ripper and tell him he needs to allow defensive players so I can take edging.
Good luck.
Tell him to only allow edging. You'll give him
It's
20
the
bucks.
only
if he
guy
lets
I
you do
want.
Edge.
Literally
If he
only-
lets you edge.
Literally the only guy I want is edging Cooper.
like, yo, Dank Bomb Ripper, I'll give you 20 bucks if you let me edge. And he'll be like, what the fuck?
Bro, I have the.
And you're like, no,
the
edging
need
Cooper.
to
Dude, edging
edge.
Cooper. On a license to edge.
There's no buy-in for his league, is there?
I don't think so. I talked about it for a second. And he said he might do something small, like $10, but like, nothing
Okay.
has been said. So I'm guessing not. You don't really do buy-ins after the fact. So
I'm gonna say I'm cool with like $10, so like it's whatever.
shoot him a message because like it's a lot more fun when there's something on the line.
Yeah, I'll message him right now. I'm gonna ask if there's like a buy-in or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So Rob, I have a question for you.
No. I refuse to answer your question.
It's okay. So
I
what
mean,
else
you
do
can
guys wanna
say
talk
it,
about?
but I'm gonna refuse to answer it.
You know who Jay Schlatt is, right?
Yeah, I know who Jay Schlatt is.
Have you ever heard?
Ah, shit! I answered your question. Damn it.
You did. Have you ever heard the bacon or games question?
Bacon or games question?
Good, you haven't. All right, I'm gonna present you this question. And this is something that I think he got from somebody else, but he asked it to everybody, and people ask it to people all the time.
Okay, and they go, you know who Jay Schlatt is? You know the
No,
bacon
no.
or game question?
No, they just ask off rip, but I figured that like you know who Jay Schlatt is, so you might already know this, and I'd be wasting my time, so I needed to make
Oh,
sure.
okay. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know like tangentially of Jay Schlatt.
Okay, because I know you're on the internet a lot, but that's like someone who I feel like you would know.
Yeah, I know of him. I don't like watch much of his stuff.
Gotcha. All right, Rob. Would you rather have games? Or no, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Would you rather have bacon but no games? Or games? Unlimited games but no games.
What?
Do you mean to like say it again?
I feel like I heard you correctly, but I don't think the question makes sense.
Unlimited bacon or no games?
I don't eat bacon.
Or unlimited games but no games?
I'll take number 2, please. Final answer.
Okay.
I don't know what this is. Will
It's
you
some-
It's a
kindly
pretty
it's
simple
explain to me?
question.
It's not. It is, but it's not. He
It's
did
a pretty
this to
simple
me.
question.
He did this to me the other day. I had like a little
Logan-
mental
Logan.
spiral.
Yeah, Logan, would you be a kind gentleman and extrapolate on the information you've given me?
He's not.
It's just no. It's the question is pretty fucking simple. I don't.
All right, the question is, would I rather have bacon and no games, or games but no games? I'd rather
Unlimited
have
games,
no games.
but no games.
No, a billion games and no games.
Yeah. okay,
No.
that's fine.
I'll take no bacon, thanks.
Okay.
Like does it? You're gonna say no to this, but I'm gonna ask my question anyway. Like unlimited games but no games. Does that mean like everybody else in the world gets to have unlimited video games, but you can't play the video games?
No.
All right.
I don't understand this.
I think it's a
It's
stupid
a st-
fucking question. 'cause
yeah,
what do you mean
it's a
by
stupid-
games but no games.
It's a
fucking
nonsensical
fair.
question that confuses
All right.
people. But basically,
All right.
the original thing from it was from I forget what channel it was, but somebody wrote them in a question that said that was clearly like a mess up thing that they found really fucking funny, and they just kept quoting it, and then Jay Schlatt started quoting it, and it became like a whole thing. And
All
I
right.
was like,
Just
you
lost
wouldn't know
it.
this, so let me ask you a question.
I have a question.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Would you rather fight 110-year-olds or 10 100-year-olds?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
I mean, I know the answer. I think it's
Yeah,
pretty simple.
I got
It's pretty
mine.
simple.
I'm kicking
But
the
I would-
shit out of Grandpa, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I would
James!
feel-
What the
I-
fuck, man?
I would feel bad though. You know what I wouldn't feel bad about though?
Being beaten by a bunch of 10-year-olds?
Yeah, but like,
No,
listen,
You know
What-
how
what I
many
would do-
110-year-olds is, man?
I know that it's a lot of time.
My cousin's kid is, I think he's 11 now, but he's fucking huge. Like,
Hear me
that
out, hear
fucker
me
could
out.
take me down.
Here's what I could do, right? I'm not saying this is my choice, but what if I go? Like, is this like happening at like a school or something?
This is happening in a field.
Okay. Oh, in an open field, so I can't get
An
like
open
a
field.
choke point, and like, so I can't get like a choke point and just start kicking as they come in one by one.
Who says you're gonna come in one by one?
I mean, if I'm in a choke point, they can't all. They're gonna get stuck if they all try to come in.
Listen, some of these 10-year-olds are crafty. They're gonna start climbing over shit.
Each
Listen,
other, like fucking that
I-
Brad Pitt zombie movie.
Dude, yeah.
think
They're
I
gonna
think
be
fighting
like
the
climbing
10
over each other, like climbing over the knocked out 10-year-olds.
Fighting the 10 100-year-old is gonna be a lot quicker.
But they
Yeah.
won't.
That's
I'm,
true.
I-
That's
I'm gonna
true.
get I'm gonna get the job done easier, you know.
That's true. That's true. Should I
Start
take
swinging, and Grandpa's gonna lose his teeth.
I'm just
For
gonna
my-
like kind of like push him a little bit, and they're gonna all fall over, and I win.
for my kicker? Should I take Matt Gay or Cam Little?
Matt Gay. Is that even a question?
Yeah, definitely
Gay.
Matt Gay.
Matt Gay.
Yeah.
But Cam Little kicked a 70-yard field goal. in preseason.
No,
Yeah,
Matt
but
Gay
he's
has
not-
last name Gay.
He's not Matt Gay.
I'll
Yeah.
cue up Matt Gay.
And say, you know who the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
that is? That's Matt fucking Gay right there. Okay.
It's It's Mr. fucking Gay.
Matthew Gayson, if you will.
You know, one of the things I always think about with the family, like with like the family name like that, you know, they're just the gays. They're just the gays,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
No, they're
It's so
the sons
simple.
of Gay.
Can you imagine? I think we have a new podcast character. I want someone to have the last name Gay as like a character, but then is like super like Republican anti that, and everyone's just like, yeah, but like your last name's Gay. That's kind of gay, you know. And he just gets so mad because he's super against it. Like I feel like that'd be like a really like funny character because like
I don't even.
don't
I
take him
don't. I
seriously.
don't even think that's a character. I think that's just a man. Like there's
that's
definitely
probably
guy
is a
out there
real man.
who has a last name Gay and has been relentlessly bullied for it, and is just a raging Republican, and it just
Sounds like a
gets mad every time anybody mentions the LGBTQIA community.
It sounds like a Family Guy bit.
It definitely
does,
does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How many episodes do we have left of
So,
Smiling Friends?
What?
Oh God, I can look real quick.
Because we've been watching that after recording the podcast.
Oh, dude, the Brazil episode is fantastic.
Guys.
We gaslit you on the podcast about that, so I'm glad
You
we can talk about
gaslit
it.
me
Guys,
for
he
like
knows.
2 or 3 weeks.
We have like four or five episodes left.
Yeah, we
Of
probably
season two.
have we
Yeah.
have like the space episode. We have the yeah. I don't.
It
wanna
goes up to
spo-
episode 8, and we're on episode 4 right now, so we have
I
about
think
5 left.
after episode 4, it's gonna be new for me from there on out because I didn't see the last 4 episodes of season 2.
Yeah, let's talk after if we're doing that tonight. If we're just playing games, because I know Jason was getting an expedition and I have Mafia, so we'll see what we want to do after. But yeah. Speaking of expedition, James, you just finished it. I
Yeah,
finished it yesterday.
I have nothing now. It's like an empty void in my heart. I just have nothing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give my thoughts here because I want to save that for when we make the book club video about it.
Yeah,
James-
hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I'm holding on to it. Don't worry. But I'm just like, me and James were talking about it, and it's just like, it's one of those feelings you get when you play something that's really good, and unique, and you just feel like they're like just kind of empty about it, and like you just, man, I really want to play it, but like I finished it, and it's like all you can think about, and that's where I'm at today, one day after. So I'm excited to see how you guys feel when you finish it.
All I'm gonna say
It's been
right
about
now.
an hour and a half for me, and I'm still collecting my thoughts about the ending. So
Yeah. All I'm gonna say for right now is that if CL asked me to murder millions, I'd murder tens of millions.
Dude, Ciel's fucking cool as hell. I love
I
Ciel.
love Ciel's. Ciel's.
Yep.
Ciel's like relationship thing, like the level and all that is the best one out of every character.
God.
So much so that the ending made me so like emotional. And I'm not gonna say like a happy or like sad or whatever, but I was like so into her as a character, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, I was in
She's
Call when he
definitely my
did that, and
favorite
I
character.
I wonder what his reaction what this reaction is for, and then I got to the part, I'm like, yep, that's what he was reacting over. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait to talk about that in the book club whenever you guys finish it. Me and
Yeah.
me and James talked about it a little bit today, just because we know it's gonna be a few more weeks before you guys do it. And I wrote 2 pages of what I thought of the ending, and I got to read that and get that off my chest, which I needed to do because
I should definitely have it finished with the pace I'm going. Probably the latest next weekend.
I'm gonna say,
Ooh, okay.
I'm like
he-
I'm moving.
he's at a
I'm
pretty good
moving fairly
spot.
quick.
yeah, like I said, just depends on how much you want to do before the final boss, because
Yeah.
everything opens up before the final boss.
True.
And like you can go after the boss, you can go back and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's
but,
usually what I end up doing. But we'll see.
That's what I do too. But there's some there's some optional stuff that is story related that I like. I'm glad I did before I did the boss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So take that as you will.
How far in are you, Rob? Because we know where Jason's at.
I'm just I hadn't got to play for like 4 days. So the last time I was talking to you guys about this, I just started Act 2, and now I'm
Okay.
past the first like large boss in Act 2. Like I literally
Gotcha.
just finished that before we started the podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you're moving along too. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't have any idea how many hours I have into it anymore. But now I'm getting better at combat, so I'm happy. I'm less frustrated in general.
Yes, me too.
So I'm definitely moving forward faster now. Mostly because I'm not spending fucking a billion hours in combat anymore. I died to an enemy like once, and then I'm good. I died once, and then that's it. We're good. We're set. We're fantastic. I think actually that boss, that first boss in Act 2, I actually didn't even have a second try at that. I think I took that down like first go. Which was nuts because he hits like a billion times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I'm glad you guys are both enjoying the game a lot more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah. I'm definitely happy that I'm enjoying it more now too. Let's pivot because I feel like I'm gonna start going into stuff that we should be discussing for Video Game Book Club rather than on the podcast
I agree.
itself.
Yeah.
We're approaching the territory a little bit too much.
This is
If you want to hear us
yeah.
talk about games, you can watch the Ghost one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
If you're interested in
Yeah.
this type of thing, go watch our Ghost video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then future Expedition 33 coming up, and then
the
next one will be a shorter game that we haven't decided yet.
Little Nightmares. I don't fucking know.
No, I think me and James talked about that. I think we should do just one game each for the short one, and whatever we get.
Oh yeah.
I know what mine's gonna be. It's gonna be like mine's only like a 3 or 4 hour long game for the one I'm gonna put in. So
What's our actually? You know what? This is a great time to talk about it. What's our like hour cap? What are we considering a short
10
game?
10 hours.
10 max.
Yeah, I'd say
10 hours.
Yeah.
Yep,
Get
10
it.
max.
That's fair.
Yeah. Get
Okay.
out in like a session or two, probably, maybe 3. But
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Okay.
I can work with that.
like maybe like if the game's like 12 hours, like yeah, sure, like whatever. But like
Yeah,
try
I
not
would
to
maybe
exceed,
like
that
nothing more than
area.
like 13.
Basically
Yeah.
something that if we
Yeah.
like start at mid-September, we could probably get it done by early October the latest.
Put
Yeah.
it this way. I say hard cap 10. If it's over 10, ask and we'll decide if we want to do that.
Okay, and we're going back to the wheel, right? I think we should go back. to
Yeah.
the
Yes,
Oh,
yes, we are.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I think with
From now
Expedition
on-
it was special because we all just wanted to play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just came out this year. Like I'm sure with Ghost of Yote when that comes out, we'll be wanting to do that as well.
Probably.
For
I'd be
book
very
club.
down
Oh,
to
that's
yeah,
that's
like,
soon.
go hard for Bosa Yote.
I think that's
I'll-
November.
I'll be playing that when it comes out. So
Yeah.
Is
so I
it this
think we can just-
November? No, it's next. What?
I think
No.
it's this year.
It comes out this year.
No fucking
It,
way.
it comes
Oh my
out before
God.
the Game Awards.
Yeah.
So it'll be It'll be one of the Game of the Year nominations, I'm sure. My goal
That's wild.
is to play what I
It comes
think
out
should be Game of the
October
Year.
2nd.
Yeah, it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out really
What?
soon.
What the
So
fuck?
here's what we should do then. You guys gotta finish Expedition. We can talk about that. Obviously, these videos will come out way in the future.
Yeah.
We'll do our short game. That'll take us to October, and then we'll do Ghost Yote.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll try to keep it to wheel spins unless something that we really want to play comes out.
I'm cool with that.
I
Oh,
think
don't
we should
forget
try to
next
keep
month,
it to wheel spins, like from then on out. I think that's a good idea.
I think so
Unless
too. but,
again,
like,
unless there's a special game that comes along. Yeah, sure.
I'm not if everybody else is for it, whatever, but I'm not dead set on like hard picking Ghost of Yote. I think
Honestly,
we should
I'm not
just
either.
I
I
think
just
we
thought
should
you
just
guys
go
would
back
all
to the
be.
wheel. I think we could definitely
Honestly,
put it like what we've been talking about. We can just add that to our like gross pick wheel where it's metaphor
go
Yakuza
in, like,
Zero
I guess,
Yote.
it can take like the expedition spot, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if we have how about instead of just hard picking a game, unless it's like obviously it's like something that we all are just like, yeah, we're playing this right away, we want to do this. We could talk about that. Ghost Yote, I'm not like I don't care either way. I thought you guys would want to, and I was just fine with it because I'm gonna play it. However, what we can do then is if there's a game like that, we can just put it on the wheel and just keep making the wheel bigger and bigger along with our other picks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just
I like
be
it.
more chaotic. And then we gotta set a spot on the wheel that says go to second wheel that has more stuff on it that just makes it even more chaotic. And have
Yeah.
like 60 wheels.
Point being is that I really think from here on out it should be the wheel unless it's like something like
Yeah.
Expedition. Like Ghost of Yote
Where it's
Yeah.
like all
isn't
four of us are like
scratching
we
that
want to
itch.
play this game like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
You know,
Yeah.
I think
I'm excited
I-
Yakuza Zero is going to be on there just because like we talked about, like I've played all the Yakuza games. It's my favorite series of all time. But I'm so far enough removed from playing them all because I started playing them all in 2022. So I'm far enough removed that like I really want to replay Zero, and James already started it. You both have it bought and ready to go. So like it's ready to go whenever we want. So I'm excited that it's on the wheel.
I guess I gotta come up with another game because Ghost was the game that I put last time, so I gotta come up with another one, I guess, for the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
I know you want to play Cyberpunk.
I think
But
it's
we gotta
already
do a
on the
short
wheel.
one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
trying to
Cyberpunk is
find-
already on the wheel.
Well, I assume that
Ooh.
like unless you guys want to submit like new like the same stuff, I was gonna be like, hey, submit your two and we'll do a new wheel. If you want to do the same thing, you can. I was just saying like you don't have to have the same picks if you're not interested in.
No,
it.
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Like if there's a game where it's like it's on
Yeah,
the wheel and
no,
it's just
yeah.
like, all right, I've already like it's whatever, you know, we want to play something different now because games are always coming out. There's always new
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna add Mafia: The Old Country on there because I've already started it. Even though I already started Expedition before we did that one. I've already started it. I'm already pretty good into it, and you guys aren't really into Mafia. I don't think you guys have played them ever. So, and that's my thing. I'm
No,
not gonna put that
I
on the wheel
haven't.
because that's just something I want to play because it just came out. So
See, I'm glad James put Cyberpunk on the list because I would be putting Cyberpunk on the list, even though I've just been spending way too much time playing it.
yeah,
See-
I'm kind of indifferent on playing that again because like I know they fixed it. I know it looks cool, and I get that, but like a first person shooter like that really isn't my style. But like it looks cool enough that I would go into it very like try to be excited and have an open mind about it. Rude.
I've tried to start it
Wow.
like 4 times now since I've gotten it for Switch 2. I think part of me is like waiting to see if we do it for book club, but then also like I'm playing like 3 other games right now, and it's just the one that's on
Yeah.
the back burner, and I'm going, fuck, I want to play this, but it's just not a priority, and I wish that wasn't the case.
My
Well,
goal with any
when
book club,
when we inevitably get it for book club, it can be a priority because it'll be quote unquote
Yeah.
work, I guess.
Yeah, my goal for the book club, even if it's a game I don't like, is to try to finish it out because I want to give it.
Yeah.
I want to be able to finish these games and be like, hey,
Right.
I finished it. It sucked, but I finished it. Um, but yeah, you know what
Yeah.
we know what we should do too when the Game Awards stuff gets announced. We should do like
What?
a bonus like not a podcast episode, but like a bonus just audio thing where we go through everything and kind of put our votes in as a collective.
Oh, for
And,
the
like-
Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do
okay.
that.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I kind of miss
I
what
like
you guys
that.
What do you
saying about Cyberpunk. My sister came in.
Oh, what do you guys think is going to be nominated this year? Obviously, Expedition 33, I think, is going to be nominated and have a strong chance to win.
Okay, Expedition, Ghost of Yote, Donkey Kong are like my 3 locks.
I
Yeah.
need to play Donkey Kong, and I don't think I'll be able to, unfortunately.
Um,
I think people are saying Death Stranding 2 is going to be on there, and I'm probably going to play Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2 just to see what the hype's about.
I forgot that game came out, but that will probably be on there too.
It's
I
definitely
saw
going
that.
to
And then-
because the Game Awards likes to highlight Kojima.
What do they?
And
They
then-
usually what, like 5 or 6?
It's usually 6 with one indie game, so I think the 5th one will be the fucking Split Fiction, and then the indie game, I'm not sure. I don't know what the indie game would be this
Well,
year.
here's the thing: are they
Well-
gonna count? Are they gonna count Expedition as an indie game?
Yeah, is
'Cause
Expedition
technically is an indie
an
game.
No, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be counted as a normal thing because it got so popular. I think when they talk indie game, they're talking about something smaller. I guess Blatcher did get pretty popular when that got nominated, but I don't think Expedition will be considered the indie game.
It's two different styles.
Yeah.
One that actually it's a game that I've been wanting to get to for a minute now is Date Everything. I think that
Yeah.
might have a good
That game
contender.
looks fun.
Yeah, I bought it. I have some ideas for it, or not some. I
kinda
have
just, like-
a idea for it, and I'm excited to start it.
Yeah, see, I kind of just want to like get like drink and just like play it on stream or something, you know, just
It's fun.
Be fun.
Yeah.
No, I think too with Expedition, I don't think you can look at it as an indie game because it got a lot of funding from Epic to like fuel that project.
Yeah.
That's how like it became such like a big like graphically impressive and large scale game with big voice actors. Just because I believe I'd have to look into this for sure, but I'm pretty sure I read that like Epic was helped them make that game.
Wouldn't
So-
surprise me if they got help like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
you gotta like remember it's made by a former Ubisoft employee that had an idea, was like, I'm gonna go make my own studio. Found a writer from Reddit and found a composer from SoundCloud. Like, it shouldn't be what it is, but it's
what that
Alright.
tells us is that you SoundCloud rappers that you're listening to the podcast, keep going. You're doing great.
keep going.
You're doing great. This is your motivation. Use this as fuel.
So I looked it up. Epic did not directly fund Expedition 33, but Sandfall got a grant through Epic, and the primary funding was through a partnership with Kepler Interactive.
okay. I mean, yeah, the grant. I think what Epic does is they give grants to studios that like can pitch them an idea, and they'll give them a grant to try to make it and see their vision, which is a really cool thing.
It's a program Epic has that help indie developers,
Yeah.
which that's a
So-
pretty fucking cool thing for Epic to do. Honestly, like, love them or hate them, but that's a pretty cool precedent to
Yeah,
set.
there's very few things that Epic does that I very much agree with and enjoy. But that's definitely one of them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Rob, I realized something last episode.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to ask you about the splitter last
Ooh.
episode.
Guess who remembered and still has not done it?
So I think the bit might be over.
Damn.
We're ending a lot of sagas on the podcast today.
We also
Yeah.
haven't like
New channel.
we also haven't
My
gotten
boss
heated
knows.
about Pop Tarts lately, so I mean, I think that's.
I
Yeah, we haven't
actually
talked
did.
about
I
Pop-Tarts
did.
at
I
all
did eat a
recently.
brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tart today. It was fucking
Wow.
delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, but we've gone like 3 episodes without talking about Pop-Tarts, so I think it's just over.
Yeah,
You know,
I guess
when
over.
I was talking to my boss about this, I should have asked her what her preference is, but I didn't. I was too shocked, and then I played cornhole and lost. So
L.
yeah, good times, good times. But yeah, so unfortunately, I lost the game, and no more splitter talk.
No more splitter.
time.
And you know what?
Maybe
Rob
I'll
will
hook
hook
it
it
up
up.
just for the love of the bit. Maybe I'll hook it up just for
Yeah,
the
so
love of the bit.
when you do hook it up, can you let us know though? I'd really like to know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Episode
It needs to come.
47.
It needs to, well, we said episode 46 is gonna be like the greatest episode ever or something like that.
Yeah, episode 47
it-
is maybe the one that I hooked the splitter up on.
It needs to come with a picture though, or like a video.
I don't know how I'm gonna get a video of that. I kind of need 2 hands to wade through this pile of wires and controllers that I have back here.
Rob, you know what I need you to do? I need
What do you
you
need
to
me to
set I need you to set the splitter up, but have it not be convenient at all to use.
That would be the most Rob way to set it up ever. Is
You
just
know
to make
what?
the most inconvenient splitter setup of all time.
No, not really. It's just if I'm setting something up, I want to be able to use it properly. Otherwise, I'm not going to use it at all, and there's no reason to use it. So if there's
Just
no
imagine,
reason if there's no reason to use it, then there's no reason to set it up. So if I'm making it inconvenient, I'm not going to do it.
I'm just imagining like trying to set up like a console and computer splitter like I have with like 2 monitors on your desk, but somehow you set the splitter up to go between both of your computer monitors, and it just goes back and forth whenever you press the button. Like that kind of inconvenient would be so annoying.
No, that would be actually kind of funny.
It would be honestly, it would be funny, but it'd be
It'd
like
be
there'd be
really
no
funny.
point.
There wouldn't be any point. No, it'd be really funny though.
And you know what?
It would be.
That's the point.
That is the point.
That's the friends we made along the way.
It's the
point is the
splitters we
friends
set
we
up
made
along
along
the
the
way.
way.
Splitters we set up along the way. Oh man. James, I'm gonna be honest. That that Edger Cooper pick was actually pretty good because I think he's gonna start in my lineup.
Let's fucking go.
Looking at my lineup
Dude,
right now.
Edging for the win.
Mr. Edger is gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean Cooper. Sorry, Edger's his first.
James, you should make your team name on Fantasy the New York Edgers.
No, I'm mending his Magic Men, and that's not changing.
Mandinga's Magic Edgers.
No, Magic Men is
No.
gonna have perfect alliteration all the way through.
Yeah, the triple M
Let's see.
needs to happen.
You wouldn't understand.
I'm a big fan of alliteration. All right, I'm just trying to fuel your passion for edging.
You are trying to sway me away from alliteration.
Look, I'm a bigger fan of alliteration than anybody. I'm just trying to fuel your bigger passion for edging.
Really,
No,
really,
no.
you're a bigger fan of alliteration than Mr. Alliteration himself, John Alliteration.
No,
Well,
shouldn't
John
he be,
alliterations.
shouldn't he be like
Yeah,
Anthony alliteration?
And no, it's John Alliteration, the founder of alliteration.
See, here's the thing. He can't be the biggest fan because his name's not in alliteration.
He
Neither
was the
is mine, to be
founder,
fair.
though. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
but-
you don't have a one up on him.
See,
But if his name was like Ike alliteration, then it would be a little bit better, wouldn't it?
Ike Alliteration?
Yeah, I.
Wait, no, that's wrong.
Am I spelling alliteration? Am I? Oh my god, no. It's an A. Fuck. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Logan looks like an idiot in the podcast.
and you know what? Now that whole like I'm a big fan of alliteration thing means nothing because you didn't even know
Yeah.
what letter it started with.
You know who's a bigger fan of alliteration? The homeless guy 3 blocks down.
Listen, the founder of alliteration's name.
right now.
The founder of alliteration's name has to be like Anthony Austin alliteration or some shit like that. Just AAA all the way through.
Something like that.
Why
Any-
is illiterate spelled with an A or an I and alliteration spelled with an A? That doesn't make sense.
Because they're two different words.
Because the
with two
English
different
English
meanings.
language is 5
But
languages in
they're
a trench coat.
pronounced the same.
Yep.
I usually say wait, hold on though, but I usually go
Isn't it like
alliteration, not
yeah,
alliteration.
it's like alliteration technically.
Alliteration and then illiterate. There you pronounce the beginning. You
You
pronounce the
just
opening
said
vowel.
the same
No,
beginning.
I didn't. I said alliteration and
That-
illiterate.
It's extremely similar and based on accents and like
When you say it at a
whatever
normal
stuff.
pace without emphasizing it, it sounds exactly the same.
Alliteration. Illiterate.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds exactly the
it's-
same.
Yeah.
You can go back and listen to this episode when it comes out.
No,
and-
no, no,
and you
because
can
it
see-
did sound the same to me. I'm just trying to find a way to
Yeah.
prove you wrong.
and you can't. It's the golf. It's the golf argument.
No,
Where
no.
I
it's-
know-
it's-
I know I'm wrong. I know
was
I'm wrong.
right about the golf argument.
No, but
Guys,
I'm
guys.
saying, you know you're wrong, but you're gonna keep arguing it because you don't want to admit you're wrong. That's what I was doing during the
No,
golf
listen.
argument.
Listen, the reason why these things are the way they are is because the English language is 5 language masquerading as one in a trench coat trying to get into an R-rated movie.
Oh my god.
Let's compare the Google.
That feels like a
text-to-speech.
stolen joke.
It definitely is, yeah.
What are you
Alliterate.
doing, James?
I was comparing the Google text to speech.
You're
Alright,
using
that
a,
actually sounds
you're
pretty
using,
good. Yeah.
You're using a fucking clanker to settle an argument.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You know the robots are gonna use that as ammo. You know
Hey,
they're
Logan,
gonna
you
literally
get
put
canceled
this
in 10
audio clip.
years?
They're gonna put that
Canceled 10
audio
years?
clip into like a file bullet and then just shoot you in the brain.
We're gonna
I
have to
didn't
put out.
know.
We're gonna have to
It was a
post.
different time.
You're gonna have to make an apology video talking about your severe and
Yeah,
continuous lack in
10
your
years.
judgment.
Yeah, I'll
You have to
buy
do
a
it in
ukulele.
binary.
And then we're gonna
Yeah.
have to come out and say that you're no longer associated with Degen 101.
We don't tolerate the C word around here. We respect all robot life.
We respect all life, even those of mechanical origin. Ugh.
Yeah. We like to inform you that Rob is no longer part of Teacher 101. We're down to 2 people.
This
It's
is now
Jason
the
and James.
Jason and James show, baby.
Then one of you guys says something like sus about robots, and then it just just keeps going. And then
You
and
dressed
then-
up as a robot in
and then-
3rd grade for Halloween. Fuck you.
yeah, and then we all get canceled. Then we go the alt-right route and just
Oh,
start
God.
going the Alex Jones route, so people will still like listen to us, even though
They're
we hate
putting
ourselves.
chemicals in the oil to make the frickin' robots gay.
God,
Can't wait for that remix.
yeah, I can't wait for that arc of the fucking podcast. That'll be great.
Can't wait for people to like start remixing our shit. Like it's like some dumbass shit that we say. I can't wait for somebody to make a fucking remix of that.
Have you ever seen have you seen the sports edits on like TikTok where like somebody I'll start with like a weird thing of like somebody saying their name and then I'll cut to the edit. I know you guys are sports fans, but like I don't know if you've ever
I'm
seen
not
any
even
of
on
those.
TikToks.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I can send you guys an example, but I hope someone takes us talking about Edger and Cooper and makes an edit out of that.
Why don't you do it?
No,
Yeah.
If you want it to happen, why don't you do it?
because that's lame. Making an edit of yourself. That's not how this works.
You could just post it
I hope
under a
Edging-
pseudonym.
I hope Edging Cooper makes it.
Cooper Edging. That's my pseudonym.
You guys see the song that Ludwig made?
No, I didn't.
No.
It's so he did a stream with like 2 or 3 of his friends where like they went in like with the same amount of experience and like made
Oh.
a shitty song.
I
And
did see this.
yeah, so it starts with, did I just forget that Epstein's a pedophile? It's like do 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 release the list. And that's the entire thing that it made in like 3 hours. It was really funny. I just thought of that for
And
some
you
reason.
just did the whole thing in like 3 to 5 seconds. You could.
Yeah.
I can't even go stream it now because I know what happens. It's kind of you just lost him a view.
You have to go watch Ludwig's thing again, just because he deserves a view, and we're not going to do
Because
it anymore.
you fucked up.
I'm sorry, millionaire Ludwig Ogren. I did not.
was gonna say-
I took away your view.
guy
I
who,
was gonna say-
who does not know you exist.
To be fair, the only channel that we follow besides ourselves on our TikTok is Ludwig.
Yeah, that's actually pretty
Really?
fucking funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's funny.
So
Yeah, because when we originally were doing this,
Yeah,
we
many
were
moons
we
ago.
were hitting the Luddy.
it was like a
The
The
stupid
video's still
little
there. If
dance.
not, it
I don't think it
should be
is.
deleted.
Why? It's
Yeah.
funny.
Well, you know, me dancing, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
There is a video an old like boss of mine has of me very drunk dancing in a bar, like on a stage.
Oh my god, you gotta find it.
No, I don't talk to this person anymore.
Oh.
Oh damn.
I kind of hated her, to be honest with you.
Oh.
She once said I'm sorry, but I'm a woman and I don't think a woman should ever be president. I don't think they can emotionally handle it. So, you know,
Bruh.
that was yeah. That was one of the last things I think she said to me before I got laid off from that job because they didn't have any money. So,
Wow.
know. yeah, good times. So,
I love it when jobs are like, we don't have any money. Here's $36 billion for our CEO.
you want to know something funny?
What?
Before that happened, the owner of the company bought us a new location that cost $1 million,
Checks out.
and then like 2 months later, I got laid off.
Yeah, that checks out.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, and it was mainly because they started another company that was so basically I worked for the company that like brought in money because they sold certain parts of things. I'm not gonna say too much to they still like we were bringing the money and that money was going towards starting another company to make a certain product that didn't have a huge market of people making it, but that's because people were just buying the main one and there wasn't a need for another company. And so that we were losing all our money for that, and then he bought $1 million building while that was happening, and then I got laid off. And apparently that company's not doing great. So
Shocker.
Wait. So they were starting a second company to do what?
okay, so the company I worked for, I did customer service, sold certain parts for like a vehicle of some sort.
Okay.
Not like a car, but a different kind of vehicle. So that was the only company for a minute, and then the owner started a new company to actually produce those type of vehicles. Again, not a car. Those type of vehicles, and that really didn't have the market that they needed to support a second like major manufacturer of those. And so they were struggling to make them, enough to hit any supply that they were getting, and because they didn't have the employees, and then they couldn't fucking figure it out, and we're just losing money left and right. And then we bought $1 million building, so
Yeah, that's.
yay.
I
And I had to move almost like everything too. Like I had to help, like as a customer service person who works on the computer, I had to help fucking for like a whole week just take down all of the things we had because we were in a warehouse. I was like working in the warehouse, right, with a desk, and so we had to take down everything, move everything for a week, and put all this work in, and then So
See, I'm kind of glad I wasn't at my company when they moved buildings. Because I actually, Jason, you would know this because I'm sure they talk about the other location all the time.
Not as much as you'd think. Now that I'm on
Really?
a team. Yeah,
Oh,
when I was
okay,
in
okay.
training, they talked about it a lot.
Yeah, no, they because like when I got hired, they had like just recently moved to the building that we're in now. So it was like I think it was less than half a year before, like less than half a year before I got hired was when they had moved. As far as I'm aware, I don't know the exact date. But my supervisors and other people who were like in IT and stuff, they're like, yeah, just like putting stuff in my car, ferrying it over here, offloading it here, running up the elevator, going back down, going back in the car, back to the other location. It's like a fucking like week and a half full of that, and it's just like, did they give you any money for gas or anything? It's like, yeah, I got like $20.
Because rent a goddamn U-Haul.
You got
right?
I don't think this is too damaging to say on the podcast. They probably got the American Express gift card.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're doing more cost cutting stuff. Actually, it's something that my supervisor and I were talking about this morning, and he's like, "Hey, they want to do this," and I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna crash and burn. They're gonna find out real fast, and but we're gonna do it."
When you say cost cutting, like, do you mean like they're like cutting like budget and whatever?
No, there's a service that we use, like when we're like building stuff out,
Okay.
that basically makes it easier for you guys to do your job.
Okay.
And we could try to do it this way and save the money that we spend on this thing, because every file we send through it, or every file we send to this service, it costs every single one.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, what if we stop doing that so much and instead do this other thing, and maybe that'll work. And it's definitely gonna crash and burn, and it's gonna be really funny, like, because they're gonna be like, by the end of this week, she'll be like, no, we're going back the other way. I can see it. I can almost see the email already.
Yeah, not yeah. That sounds like a very our company thing to happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Logan, you could work at not dumber companies, but more a company that's more interested in cutting costs and creating its own competition.
Yeah, no. That same company that I just told you guys about, had a constant like people talking behind each other's backs, talking shit every day.
Oh my god.
And with a team of like 6 people.
Bro,
Bro,
what the
I
fuck?
thought, maybe if there was like,
miserable.
like a good amount of people, sure, but 6?
That's why I'm really happy with where I'm at, because that doesn't happen at all.
Just get along, guys. Like, come on. Like...
Yeah, it was a daily.
Yeah.
It was a daily thing. So
It's like y'all gonna fucking spend like 8 hours with each other every fucking day. Like,
yeah.
get over
Like, let's
it.
say you're
Just-
by the
just-
goddamn. Go ahead, Rob.
No, please go.
I was gonna say, like, you're by the goddamn fridge with Brad, and he's like, you live what Tim just said? Then you talk to Tim getting a coffee, he's like, you live what Brad fucking did to me? It's like, bro, come on.
yeah,
Which is like, now I don't want to
That's what it
associate with
was.
either of you.
it was daily daily shit like that. Also, the owner's son said to me at one point that he had no love or sympathy for anybody who's trans because he had a trans sister. And I was like, okay, good talk. I'm at work. I'm walking away.
Wow.
What the?
So,
Jesus.
yeah, I was like the only non-Trumpy in that place. So,
Yikes.
God.
yeah, fun.
It's
But,
a
you
scary
know,
Yeah.
environment.
yeah, but I kind of need to pay bills because I needed money. And,
Well, of course, yeah.
I was
Everybody
well, I
needs
didn't have a
money.
job and I was living on my own because I also got laid off from a company before that. So I had a bad 2 years. So yeah, but
You
yeah,
got laid off from a couple of jobs, huh? Like,
twice. Yeah, it's fucking sucked. Especially
twice in a
they
row.
both had. Yeah, the first one happened when I'm like a week after I moved closer to the job in a more expensive
fuck.
apartment because I was making good money.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was like it was like I was in like an apartment that cost about $1,000, and this apartment cost $12,000 that I moved into a month. Or
1200,
1200, yeah,
I
1200.
was,
Sorry.
I was saying, what kind
know
of
what?
fucking money? No wonder they fucking laid you off. Shit.
Yeah, no,
No,
1200.
I do the same thing all the time my brain confuses
Yeah.
like 12,000 to 1,200. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, damn,
So-
if they were
so
paying
that
you enough to
happened.
pay for a $12,000 apartment a month, I'd fucking lay you off too. Goddamn.
So that happened, and then eventually, after like a month, I got this new job. Well, in between that, I got a job working at like a call center for like people who have to call and get like when they get like a DUI, if they get the thing in their car that you have to blow into and all
Like,
that.
yeah, like the little.
And I was there for
breathalyzer guy.
like 2 days, and I was like, I don't want to be here. This is I am not comfortable around these people, or doing this kind of job. It's just like I don't know what it was. I just was not. I probably shouldn't have, because I needed the money. It was probably a bad choice to do that, but like I just wasn't like I don't know what it was. I just was very like uncomfortable and anxious the entire time I was there. For like the couple days I was there, and it just like it's a lot of angry people who just got a DUI and aren't happy, obviously. And I was like, I'm good. And so right after that, though, I got the job I just talked about, that I got laid off from the second time. And I was already behind enough of this, like that apartment that was expensive, that I moved to a different one at that right when I got that job, just because it was easier to make payments on that one. And then I got laid off, and then it's like, okay, well, fuck.
Yeah.
So, oh, and then to make it worse, 2024 might have been the worst year of my life, because 2 days before I got laid off, my car got destroyed by a tree.
Oh yeah, I remember
remember
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. James
You-
told me right
you
after
sent
that. I
it-
went to
you sent
Chicago
us
with
that-
him.
Yeah, you sent us that picture, and fucking the immediate fucking vibe of all was like just utmost concerns. Like, holy fucking shit, what the hell happened?
The funny thing is, I literally it was really windy out, and so I walked out front where my car was to grab something on my car, and you can see on the ring camera. I walk back in, I go to the back, 'cause I was about to smoke a joint, and I walked to the backyard. I don't hear the tree fall, but I could see through the back door. I could see like the front door because it's all glass. And I could see that there was like a tree in the driveway. And so I walk back, and there lo and behold, there's a car at my tree on the ring camera. I literally, right when I walk inside the front door, the tree falls. So I was about 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds away from being hit by that tree.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then like 6 days later, I went to Chicago with James, and had a really good time.
Hey, that was a great show, brother.
But the whole experience was because like the casino night we had, and
Oh, yep.
that
yep.
fucking wake and bake place where they made like tea that had like was like infused and had
Dude.
pastries and shit.
Us all just standing around as you're fucking sitting there playing blackjack, winning money. It was fucking awesome.
Dude, it was so fun because like you guys tried it, and like you guys like Jacob gets like our friend buddy Jacob gets really nervous with gambling. I don't think he handles it well. I don't know how you handle it. I just don't think you're really big into it. I think like if you were around the right people, you might sit down and hang out for a minute if you had the money to spend or whatever. I'm just like I'm pretty good at blackjack to where I can usually make money off of it. And what I'll do is like I know any money I put into gambling is for entertainment. I don't expect to win or win it back. I'm expecting that I'm spending money for entertainment. But usually what happens with blackjack is that I can usually build up, and like if I put 100 in, I can probably win 100 more. And once I start losing a couple hands in a row, I'm like, all right, I'm done. And our buddy Jacob really likes watching me play blackjack because I get like, I get like not intense, but I'm like really focused on it. And so I had 3 people behind me watch me play blackjack at a casino, and with just random people. And then we went and got edible drinks, and went to a Chicago pizza place. And
That pizza was fucking
they gave,
good, man.
I thought it was all right. They gave us free dessert because we paid in cash because I had cash from the casino.
Yeah.
So I paid like $100 in cash for our dinner, and they gave us a free giant cake that one of our friends was like, "No, this is just my cake. You have
Damn.
one bite."
Listen, so real quick, here's my thing with gambling. I'm kind of like the same way as you, where I'm like, all right, I got like 50 or like $100 or whatever. That's it. Once that's gone, I'm done. Right.
Mhm.
So if I win, then I stop because I'm like, all right, I've already peaked. You know, I may as well just keep the money that I won. You know, because like when I was in
Mhm.
Vegas with Jacob and Morgan for Sick New World, dude, I won like $800. I said, yep, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
done.
The difference with that though is that like that was on like a slot machine where you can win like that.
Yeah.
I don't like playing slot machines. I don't feel like you win a lot of the times. With blackjack, I know I know that it's, even though it's probably still a little rigged, I know that like it's shuffled and like I can win off that on my decisions, not just on a machine deciding if I win or not.
Yeah, it's a little of like, it's a little of the, definitely rigged, a little bit of luck, and a little bit of like, all right, like this is what I should do.
Well, see,
Like,
I'd
just
never
like
played a
knowledge.
slot machine
Yeah.
before, and I gave it a go, and then I won, and I was like, I've peaked at Vegas, I win, and then I took my money and went back to the hotel room.
James thought he won Vegas.
When
Yo, actually,
James wins Vegas,
Rob, I spent $40 and I made like 700-800. I did win Vegas. I was good.
Yeah.
That in my mind
Yeah.
that's winning. I didn't lose money.
You
I
see
profited.
how you in Vegas.
You beat Vegas.
How you in Vegas is you take all that and bet it all on black.
See, and then so here's what happened. I owed Jacob like $300. I handed him $300 cash. Said this covers everything, right? He goes, yeah, probably, and then we were good. So
If we ever do the Chicago trip that we were planning to do at one point, how do you guys feel about going to casino and gambling and doing stuff like that?
I would go. I just wouldn't gamble.
See, Jason, what you do, right? And I've also never been to a casino, but what you do is you basically go in. You're like, all right, this is the money that I have. This is all I'm using. Once this is gone, we're done. My parents go to the casino for like their anniversary and stuff. My dad handed my mom like $200 for their last anniversary. He's like, that's that. Here's this. Once we're done, we're done. We go home. So
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
like
straight-
they had like drinks and then went and like lost $200. And they had a fucking great time.
So my thing is, and I don't want to be I'm not trying to put like myself on a soapbox or anything. I have some family members who have gambling addictions. So
Okay.
I kind of just have the opinion that, like, I literally have the opinion that I think all gambling is predatory and I don't want to touch it. And that's where I'm just going to leave
That's
it
fair.
because I don't want to get too
That is-
preachy about it.
Hey,
That
No,
is
fair enough.
that's a
completely
Man.
completely fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking know that. That's why if you do it, you got to be responsible. And like Rob said, like, that's what I do.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have to have
Yeah.
you have to have a limit. Be like, look, this is how much I'm willing to like. My dad really put it in perspective when he told me you're paying for entertainment. That's what
Yeah.
I go off of.
That's
like,
the best way to
I
describe
don't
it.
expect to win. I expect that I am paying for this experience. If I win,
Right.
Yeah.
cool. But like, I expect this when I'm paying for this experience.
It's
That's
like
a good
it's
way.
I
like
think
going
that's
to a
such a
fucking
smart
movie or
way
to
to
a
go
concert or
about
some
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
And
it's a
if-
night of
even-
entertainment.
Even if you don't gamble, like you could just get a couple drinks at the bar and like hang out.
Yeah.
Just see what your
Yeah.
friends are doing.
Yeah. No, like I said, I would be up to going. Maybe I might play a hand because I just don't do it. But like
Yeah.
it's not for me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like that even like extends to like the lottery for me. I think the fact that we have starving people in this country and yet we spend billions every year on the lottery system just like baffles me.
See,
that's just-
I have a different take of the lottery system, but the lottery system is, yes, predatory. Yes, there are people who will spend like 10, 20, $30, whatever, every single week on lottery and consistently lose and still put that money in.
Not every week, every day. You forget I
Mhm.
worked grocery store customer service.
Oh, yeah.
I dealt with these people. There was this lady we had for years who came in and she would spend at least like $200-300 a day in total.
Oh my god.
It's
insane.
crazy. And like anything she won, she put right back into it. So it was
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I've seen what it can do to people, and it just makes me so like gross to think about.
Listen.
I feel like it's the I feel like it's the like just like the holding out hope that you're going to eventually win big and then you can quit cold turkey. Like that's even if you win, you're still gonna keep doing it. I like it's not like a
Because then you're gonna make a bad investment. And you're gonna lose like half of that shit. Like there's videos on it. People who win the lottery don't keep the money most of the time. They end up losing it because they did stupid
broke.
shit with it.
Yeah. Agreed. Well, it was interesting episode this week. What'd you guys? I'm about a 7 with this episode. It was a pretty all right episode.
Like a 7.5. I feel like
I was around
maybe
7.5 as well.
In the middle,
solid 7's all right.
Yeah. I feel it was a pretty chill podcast to say the least. Anything you want to say to wrap up or?
I want to just make my point where the lotto's predatory, yes, but billionaires exist, so
yeah,
that's true.
Very true.
Very true.
Everyone sucks.
I have a new favorite football player. His name is Degen Cooper.
Edgerrin Cooper.
God, you gotta keep us updated on how Mr. Edgerrin Cooper's doing.
Unfortunately, he plays for the Green Bay Packers, so I kind of hate him. But
well, not this season,
now
baby.
He's yours. Now
Not
you're
this
rooting for
season,
him.
baby.
Just him, not the Packers, but just him.
Yeah, but the first game of the season he plays is against the Lions. So
all right, so
Well, you
after
gotta
the
lock
second
another game for it. You can keep an eye on your guy while watching your team.
but
It's perfect.
here's
Yeah.
I hate the Packers though. The Packers are like the worst thing in the NFL.
Listen.
But
Separate
it's fantasy.
Separate the.
You gotta separate the team from the player who gets you points. I get that. But I just want to be known that I hate the Packers. Fuck the Packers. FTP, baby.
And the Packers want to fuck you too.
Nope.
The whole team.
Those cheese heads can stay the fuck away from me. Anyways, hope you like this episode. If you're a football person, let me know so I have someone to talk to about sports, because these 3 idiots don't like sports. So,
I watch wrestling with you every week.
Okay, that is true. You do like wrestling. What's up, Jason?
I was just gonna say, can I call you out for trying to engage comments?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. What's that about, fucker?
Okay. Here's the thing. Doing it once at the end of the episode when you're wrapping up is different than spending 10 minutes talking about Jason's TikToks that he made.
That was a
Wait,
fucking
that's not
hilarious
even the
bit.
That's not even the complaint. The complaint is that when we would try to, jokingly engage with comments, she would yell at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that was like overarching thing, because like we'd do a bit, it'd be funny, but then it'd go on for like 5 minutes and it'd be like, all right guys.
Because you kept engaging with it, so it only made it funnier.
Yeah.
Comment below if you think that bit was really funny.
Okay. Okay, audience, don't comment, don't like, don't do anything. Just observe the podcast and don't
If
interact.
you hate the Packers, give it a like.
You brought me back in. If you hate the Green Bay Packers, the most disgusting team in the NFL, those jerseys look like someone fucking vomited on their on a jersey, and they were like, "Oh fuck, here we go. This is our color."
It's just dark green, is it not?
Yeah, but like, even though I like the color green, I don't like their color green. Wisconsin sucks.
Has gone on too long.
End the fucking episode.
I got food poisoning in Wisconsin when I was like 5. So yeah.
You're gonna complain about the length of this episode, and now it's your fault. You just keep going.
No, I'm not gonna complain about the length of this episode. I don't give a fuck.
It's only an hour and 15. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all. I can go 50 more minutes talking about the Packers though if you want.
No. Let's save that for next time.
Are you sure?
Let's end the
Yeah.
podcast.
Sure?
I would
Let's just
appreciate
end
it
the
if we ended the
tail
podcast.
sync and then watch Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck the Packers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.